Anyways, folks, hello. Well, as you can see, there is no tournament. And do you know why? The thing is, I was at the server at 10:15 p.m. or 4:15 p.m. Whatever your time zone is. Like, my time is, let's call it the London time. And you just have to compare it to your own. I was at the server for 30 minutes. They said that they were going to announce it in sub-announcements. They said that they posted the information in unbanned information. But the thing is, I guess only the pay-to-win players are able to actually play the tournament. I've been member with this server for I don't know how many goddamn months. I had about 200 server points, and I thought it was enough.
Are you still in the 8-game server?
No, I'm not in any server. I'm not going to play anymore today. I'm just letting people know about the good service that our community managers did with all of this, because in-games is pretty much a pay-to-win game, not a game in its own. 1,500 points to join a fucking tournament. I mean, get it that it's 100,000 Robux. But I've been a member of the server for I don't know, at least 2 months. 2 months. A few weeks after in-game started. After my friend introduced me to the game. And how can some people get 8,000 points? Or 3,000, 1,500, whatever. They must pay for it. And not only that, I've been trying to contact moderators and players who actually knew something about it. I begged for points, but it was all over nothing. The last thing I've heard was that it was already done. It was in 10:07 p.m. I entered the chat and then I asked for it, and they said, it's all done. Check the events. And they posted new information in the events without even announcing it. They didn't announce it. They just placed the events. It could have been that stupid Halloween event that they have, that isn't even related to Roblox, at least when it comes to the cover. And then there's that thingy. Like, yeah, that's it. It's stupid. The guards update that we were all looking for was nothing but a disappointment.
Here's the thing. I feel like when in-game came out, like before the Golden Day, it was kind of pay to win, but half of it wasn't that much compared to now. Like when the Gold update came out, like Timmy was about us, we were all excited for it. Like whoever played in-game, well, they probably still all have about it, but like, I know probably a lot of people that probably don't.
Yeah.
That on. And then when it came out after all the delays, it was just pay to win. It was just pay to win. You had to pay like 300 to be a regular gold, 800 Robux to get it permanent, and then all you get after you get the regular thing is about like a pistol, and that's it. And
then you have to pay, I don't know, I think it's 2.5 billion for an upgrade. Am I right? At least 1 billion. Which is, I don't know, how many victories, wins it takes to make it.
And then more, and you have to get like level 30.
You can only make such an amount with luck if you don't touch grass. But I think everybody here has life.
Oh, you cannot get the guns from the shop. Yes, but they are also expensive.
Yeah, expensive as hell.
They're like about $1 billion, and just to get a new gun, and also the upgrades are about $1 billion.
Even if Trump,
aren't even gonna be that good.
Let's imagine that in-games is an European country, and that Trump placed tariffs on it. It would be, I don't know. Imagine that the price was Well, it's kinda expensive still, but 500 million for a weapon upgrade. With the tariffs, it would be, I don't know, 800 million, 1 billion. But for fuck's sakes, 2.5 billion. 2.5 billion. Why? It's nonsense. And only for, like, the moderators in the goddamn server, they're either drinking coffee, listening to music, or just not giving a crap about the people. Such as the people themselves. Every time you join a general voice chat, you hear somebody saying the N-word, or a bunch of little kids, or somebody just telling you to go piss yourself. To not say other more accurate.
May I ask?
If I got banned for it?
No, did they get banned for it? Okay.
Oh, did they get banned for it? Yeah. Well, I asked that because I already got timed out once because somebody accused me of disrespecting rules I didn't even respect, and I only asked.
They get banned. The kids who were saying all that, and then the people saying.
It weren't only kids. It were also adults saying the N-word and saying other stuff that I can say in here, but no. I was the one who got timed out. It also happens that whenever I suggest something, even if it's the best idea in the world. I mean, I don't know if this is kind of this is my perspective at least, but I think it's real. Like every time I suggest something, like that ability, that chainsaw ability of yours, I only get 2 stars. When there's a very well structured test.
Because they're looking through like a lot of other ability ideas, so that kind of makes sense.
But there is a time limit for you to type stuff in the chat, not like in the general. That's just 10 seconds. Like in suggestions, it's at least a minute, if I can recall. But whenever you make a suggestion, like I suggested multiple stuff. Use Rebel 4 music as the Rebel theme for the guards. Create a chainsaw ability. Fix the anti-cheat. Yeah. Every time I only got 2 stars. And then the guy that suggested, I don't know, let's add a new power. And it's badly explained, or let's add a PD system. 10 stars. 20 stars, whatever. Name a number and it will be true. When I only get 2 stars, and one of the stars is my own, is me. It's so goddamn ridiculous. Oh, and another thingy. While I was waiting, I noticed that they created a stage channel. There was a huge audience of hundreds of people. One of them was me. But then do you know what I've done? They kicked everybody from the stage. I got to be one of the last people over there. There were 3 people, and then me. 3 stage moderators. 2 stage moderators, and then 1 person, 1 individual. I asked to speak. I haven't tried to chat, but of course they didn't allow the messages to be sent. In that little chat. And then... Okay. And I was just checking the time for this stream. I don't want to take too long, because people have stuff to do with their lives. So, as me. And, yeah. They don't allow the messages to be sent, and then I requested to speak, but I got kicked as well. They created a channel for that specific moment. We all thought they were going to announce something, but then we all got kicked. And then there was no more stage channel. I wasted 1 or 2 minutes of my life trying to look for that specific stage channel. But then, no sub-announcement. Unban information YouTube video. The YouTube video should have had a better title called how to apply for the tournament, the 100k Robux tournament, or instead of just acting like if it's like at the same time you get banned over nothing in in-games. I've heard many tellings about it, but then they think it's important for people to constantly be requesting unbans for themselves, instead of actually fixing the moderation problems. I mean, this is kind of more like Roblox's company problem, but it's also in games, because there are moderators, there are stage moderators, community moderators who can understand that people, they let, I mean, just the fact that they let people who say the N-word and other stuff, yeah, even fanboys or whatever they're called, or yeah, and other stuff inside general voice chats with kids inside, or even text messages, like that guy, like that time in which I told you, well, that time was another day and today, because I've already mentioned here, there was a guy, he accused me of disrespecting the last 2 rules of the server, when I was only asking for a moderator to report a griefer. They said that I was advertising stuff and that I was inciting violence just by asking for help.
I think they meant the chainsaw ability, but like
those were different
if
days.
that's really it, then that's kind of dumb, because your whole game is basically shooting. You have a whole thing where you can buy different guns. It doesn't really, you know.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I love this game, but yeah, this is going to die. Just like
It's
Texas.
definitely gonna die.
Yeah, it is going to
This
die
is
if it
like
keeps
no
carrying
hate
on
to
like this.
but like, it just needs, I don't know, man, something. There used to be so many hackers. But I don't know about when it first came out, because I was in my planet when it first came out. But like, in the first few days before the gold update, there's so many hackers.
Yeah, there were.
So many hackers. I haven't seen them now, but like, God. But like, that ain't even the only problem. There's so many other problems they need to fix. But it's gonna take so long for them to do. And by the time they do that, the game's already dead.
Exactly.
The game's already dead. And then there's been no point in doing that.
They don't fix the stuff. They don't fix the stuff, and they don't care about it. I think, you know, I'm starting to think that the game started dying since the creator, you know, I forgot his name for a second, but the creator of the game started, you know, having some issues, if you know what I mean.
Did. But honestly, that's why I said don't really blame him. I honestly don't blame him.
Yeah.
For the delay and all that, you know, he has some shit going on, but like, that doesn't annul the fact that the game's still gonna die, and everything's so expensive.
No wonder somebody said in the server that the game was going to die on November 27th. Yeah, somebody said that. I don't know who it was, but
Honestly,
I think I have it.
I feel like way late, like way earlier than that.
Yeah, but there was a guy who randomly said that, and nobody even, at least at the time I was checking it, nobody reacted to it.
Yeah, because they don't want to, like, actually
Raise alarms. They rather prefer live in ignorance than to know.
But they don't want to, like, act like it's gonna die. They want to act like the game's gonna last forever, but in the end, it's not gonna last. You know, like Red Dead Online, how there's so many people saying, oh, Red Dead Online's gonna come back. Red Dead Online's gonna get a new update. But
It
in
ain't.
reality, it never, yeah.
In the last times I was at Red Dead Online, there were only griefers, or well, no offense, but Muslims. No offense, but there were mostly Arabic people and griefers in that game. It's not even American anymore. Even in online games, we have immigration-related problems. Yeah, just like
Think that's dumb. They need to decrease the price. And you know there's gonna be some guy looking through this. I don't think there's gonna be people looking through this, but if there is, there's gonna be people that are like, that sounds like, yo, a brokey. Skill issue. Shut up.
Exactly.
Okay, don't be a fucking idiot about it, okay?
Yeah.
Skill issue. It's pay to win. I'm so tired of people, like when people call in-game pay to win, even though a lot of it is, people end up saying skill issue. They do that with like a lot of games that'll pay to win. They say skill issue just to defend their game, even though it is pay to win. I don't like in-game, but like I'm not gonna say it isn't pay to win. I'm
Exactly.
not gonna say it isn't pay to win. I'm not gonna say Red Dead Online it isn't kind of pay to win. Like, and GTA Online's not kind of pay to win because you gotta pay for money and gold to even start up your first business and all that crap. That's if you want to waste all your time.
Yep. You know what we could take from this? Quit Discord. Quit wasting your energy in a single game or single event that might not even happen. Just live your life as best as it can be.
One little gun that you're not going to use at all in the
Yep.
for a dying game.
Don't waste your time.
It's worse than loot boxes. I honestly this than loot boxes.
Don't waste your time in a game created by a company run by pedophiles.
No, it's not. Right.
Bazooki. You know, I love Roblox.
Also, the
Bazooki
cows now aren't even
is a piece of shit.
They're all just dumb. Like the Player 100 one is, I guess, but it's not even that fun. Also, the fact that like the Bulldozer one where you want to overload people ain't good. The only good ones are mythics, but the only damn way you can get the mythics is by paying to win for them and wasting all your Robux and money on that damn thing for a dying game.
A dying game. Exactly.
It's not like Red Dead or GTA where like people are still gonna join those games. Nobody's joining in the 8 game. I remember playing another Squid Game that came out back like when season 1 came out. Nobody plays anymore. I barely see anyone in that game anymore. That's how 8 game's gonna end up being like. That's how 8 game's gonna end up being like. It's not gonna be like GTA or Red Dead Online where there'll be people. No, it's gonna die and nobody's gonna join it. It's not gonna be fun.
Exactly.
It's just gonna be like a desert. That's how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Sahara's
Desert.
Added powers is because of this one of the creator guys who made it also made another game.
Yeah, but you know,
No.
I'm actually genuinely sad that this happened. I was they were talking about 100 points, 200 points, 500 points, 1000 points, but 1500 points. I only had 200. I begged for it, but they said, there were even people that said, I ain't giving nothing to you. Even though I offered them a role in my personal server and a shout out in my channel. I'm not gonna shout out any of them.
Lost the tournament too, so.
Yeah. Well, they weren't in the tournament still, but yeah, at least I know that they don't deserve to win it. They don't deserve to win it. And I hope they don't. Yeah. You know, the world nowadays, it's different. Not only in online games, but in life itself. People are not well.
Now, does this mean I'm gonna stop playing in-game? No. Not at all. But
No, I didn't say that. I only said that,
that's why I'm telling them.
yeah.
That's why I'm telling them. Like, if they were thinking this means that we're not gonna play in-game. It's still a fun game.
Yeah.
At times. But, these are huge, huge problems. This game needs the like fix. If they can fix the problem with hackers, since there's been barely any of them, they could fix this. They need to fix this now before their game dies.
Exactly.
If this game isn't gonna even last long if they don't fix these problems now. They dead ass need to fix them.
You know what we should do?
What?
Not drop the game, but watch Squid Games. That's what we should do. I mean, the game was great for long, even though, well, it's not that great anymore.
But you know, shows end up lasting like.
Then imagine the show itself.
A few months and then they die.
Then imagine the show itself. I've already watched a few scenes, and yeah, it seems like a very good show. And it's dying as well for some reason.
It's an actual pretty good show.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show, and I wonder why it's dying. Like, a good show doesn't match with bad people.
But you know, that's how shows are sometimes if they aren't really as big, you know. I mean, I still see like TikTok videos of Squid Game and all that, but like not as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Like when they were popular, you know.
If there's also less people talking about it and posting about it, it's understandable that, well, that you don't watch as much as Squid Game that you used to. But you know,
that is like shows like that, like Stranger Things, another Netflix show. Nobody's talking about that.
Yeah.
They will when season 5 comes up, but like in a few months after it comes out, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's gonna be talking about Stranger Things. Same thing with Squid Game. Until they come out with the US one, which nobody will care about.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, well,
the only
that
way
was
you're
it.
gonna have a show actually be that popular is have something like iconic to it. I don't think there's like a lot iconic for Squid Game. Like, unlike Breaking Bad or like Dead Cell.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of shows, do you want to tell people about your idea? No. Okay. But anyways, that was it, folks, and well, I'm sorry to kinda disappoint you, but well, it's the truth and there's nothing you can do to change it. Well, except for kicking the community manager's ass in in-games. We should do a little riot over there, saying boycott Caleb or boycott in-game moderators. Boycott in-game server. Yeah, something like that.
Well, I think
that's an idea.
All I have to say is there anything else from you, Timmy?
What?
I can't really think of anything else we can talk about. Is there anything else for you?
No. Yeah, yeah, let's just remind people that, you know, I think don't rely so much in a thing that might not even happen. It drains you. Yeah. Like, yeah, don't keep your expectations high if you're not certain if the thing you're excited for is even going to happen. And also stay off social media.
There might be a slight chance it doesn't die. Maybe they actually do all of what we just said.
Yeah, if they fix it, but
it's a slight chance.
Yeah, but you know, that's being positive right there. That's you still have hope that you're going to fix it, but the reality nowadays is that people don't give a crap about anything. Only the creator of the game.
Move on to another game.
Yeah, the USA in-games or something like that.
I think Goldon and Steel are playing well.
Yeah, I don't. stopped playing those games long ago. But anyways, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
See
all
you.
I have to say. And I hope at least someone watches this video.
Yeah, nobody's watching right now, but I hope they watch later. Anyways, see you folks.